birthday sex.
This is motherfucking goddamn neighbors know my
The
goddamn
neighbors
name.
know. I think I made a baby to
That
that
whole
one.
the album.
Yeah.
That and then I say take it back, son. You got greatest sex, R. Kelly. And inside of your walls, you dwell a tourist. That'll freak your body all night. Yeah. Yeah. See, that I took me back, but yeah. And one more. I'll take it to some older shit. You feel me? We can start the mood off with some. If I walk into a nigga crib and I hear that drifting on a memory, yeah, I'm gonna give you some pussy that night. I'm already like. Then with you, it about time that we finna eat. We finna go to the spot. Like yeah, by that time. But you gotta be a player to know that shit.
I thought you were finna say like silk meeting in my bedroom.
See, you gave me a 5.
Freaking
if you gave me a top 10, then that's added. But you gave me a 5, okay. So I gotta go to. And it depends on if I'm trying to fuck, and if I'm trying to make love that night, because there's a difference. Fucking and making love is 2 different sexual experiences. And I really do believe, like, that's why some niggas got unwanted babies, because they was making love to hoes that they should have just been fucking. Like, that for real shit. They were making love to hoes that they should have just been fucking. Just should bow. Alright, bitch, but nah, y'all want to, the hoe smelled good that night or something, but y'all want to make love to a hoe. But that's, you know, babies come out fucking too, but you know where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Shit, you had want to talk about what you were talking about with the shelter or something, being sheltered.
Do you feel like your kids, as far as like girls versus boys nowadays in today's generation? Like, is it still important to shelter your girls more than boys, or do you feel like now you got to just shelter them all? I feel like you got to shelter them all, and because there's so much shit out there. Not trying to, you know, throw shots at any people with any different ways of life, but I feel like today it's a lot of accepted confusion with our younger generation. I ain't even talking about our teens. I'm talking about younger than that. It's a lot of accepted confusion that people make okay. And it used to be, you feel me, shelter your girls, the boys gonna be alright. But now it's like, hell, you gotta goddamn tuck everybody
in. Nah, we grew up and we was like sheltered like a motherfucker growing up, but when we finally got from up under that, we just kind of like went crazy and shit, you know what I mean? So we were kind of like, we weren't gonna shelter, you know what I mean, our kids, like, but it seemed like our generation was more sheltered, but so we said we weren't gonna shelter this next generation like we was sheltered, but yeah, we the less shelter we doing, these motherfuckers going crazy, so make me feel like maybe we should, like, it's the best for to let them go crazy now, go crazy later. You know what I'm saying?
That's the question.
So, but you know, do they need to mature a little bit more before they go crazy? Because it's really sad how y'all need more. They going to jail and dying younger. You know what I mean? So it was the best that we were sheltered, and we go back to sheltering the kids and let them until a little bit later and just let them go crazy later.
I feel that based off, you know, what ours have been through.
It's kind of a now later type thing.
Yeah. I would have sheltered ours a little more. But at the same time, I feel like some of them too sheltered kids be lacking common sense. Like, I still want my kids to know what the fuck to survival. You feel me? Like, they be lacking survival because they too sheltered. Mm-hmm. And I still want mine to be able to survive out here, with or without us.
You know, they don't even teach kids how to read a clock in school no more.
I test mine. Remember, we used to do that shit to them all the time. Read the clock on the wall. They so digitized. They ain't got no digital clock. They so digital.
They don't even know Roman. Like, they don't even teach Roman numerals no more.
And what's so crazy? Even on my watch, I always set my shit to the old shit just so it could stay with me. You get what I'm saying? Like on some. Oh, you can't see it, but on some real nigga shit though.
They don't even teach Roman numerals no more.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's why I changed the end of my name. Instead of having the XVII, and I just put 17. Yeah, motherfuckers ain't gonna really be trying to pronounce that shit like a dumbass. I can see somebody. It's QXB. QXB. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just QB. Yeah, no, just Q17.
That's it.
Shit. I'm trying to pronounce it and shit. QXB.
Man. So.
No, nigga, the B is silent, nigga. No, the X is silent. It's just QB. QB. Nigga.
Considering the fact that you have all girls, and this generation is a little different, would you rather be like, I ain't gonna say where you at, but like based on, you know, our kids' ages, in the next 5 to 10, would you rather be a young hip grandpa, or would you rather them just make you a pawpaw? Like, you feel me? Just wait on some time. You feel me? To have some kids, just make me a pawpaw. Cause you know now, like even with grandmas, with females, we're grandmas, and you get what I'm saying, like. We're becoming grandmas. Me no grandpa, I don't know. Just wait a good 15, 20. Like, that's what I said. Make you a pawpaw. You ain't trying to be no cool grandpa.
I need at least another 5 to 10. 5 to 10 more years.
That still get you in the cool grandpa bracket.
I need 5 pushing it, but I need at least another 5 to 10. I'm hoping 10. Hoping more towards 10 this time.
Hey, I told you. I always had this speech with mine. My motto. My motto on that end is, I'm not your nana. I'm not your grandma now. You feel me? I'm at the live my life stage, like dead ass.
Right.
Y'all old enough.
I definitely ain't taking care of raising
man. But that's why, you feel me? I'm not your nana. I'm not your grandma. Don't put me in that position to tell you no. You get what I'm saying? To tell you, you know, we come from the era. We drop some off. Leave them on your porch. I don't know who it is, like, but I told you they was on the way. They was on the way.
They on the porch.
So they on the porch. But man,
go to the door and let them kids in. Let them kids sit on the porch.
I think I did your ass like that one time.
Yeah, he's sitting at the door looking crazy.
She just dropped the song.
Hey, mom,
she pulled it out. Like, I told you. Oh, man.
My goddamn, my feelings was hurt back in the day when Beyonce got married, and then when she had kids and shit, that shit had broke my goddamn heart. But
why?
Cause that was my crush back in the day. Yeah, but our heart done got crushed again.
Oh, Riri.
Riri ate so right that I'm not that.
Yeah, but it's Riri time.
Yeah, Riri could have came and hollered play out with somebody with that. I mean, I had one more with me. I would have got that. She That one
Hell, you know who need to have one with me? Nick Cannon. Cause goddamn it, he just wants to spread and multiply. He ain't worried about no relationship with the bitch or nothing. Like, sign me up. Like, and I make beautiful kids. You get what I'm saying? And then you ain't got not one. Not shout out to Nick, love you, love Wild, not all that good shit. But you ain't got not one. You see what I'm saying? Reese Cup or better on the roster. You feel me? Like, and Mariah Carey, she count, but she don't. Shout out to Mariah. Name my baby after you. But I'm just saying though, like, sign me up, like. If you just trying to just throw them out there.
What's going on, Rick, man? How you doing, man? What you got going on,
Rick? Like, he looking at me like, bro, you gonna fight that blood up? I am.
Now, special guest Rick with us today, man. Y'all ain't even peeped the homie. He just been sitting back cooling, you know what I mean?
Need to put his headphones back on, but that was making him lean and shit. Yeah, that's gonna be my little guest co-host, you feel me?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, man, we just kicking this shit today, though, man. You know, Valentine's Day episode, man. You got anything on relationships you want to talk about?
I know this is an age-old question and all, and I'll answer on my end, too. But why do men cheat?
Black men don't cheat.
Sticking to it.
It's that simple, man.
I love the answer and I'm sticking to it. I love the answer and I'm sticking to it.
Black men don't cheat.
I think females cheat because it's an emotional deficit in the current relationship. Because females cheat off emotion, like, for the most part, 80%. Females cheat off emotion. But men just cheat because y'all greedy. But black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
But I don't think there's not one accurate way to answer that question for real. Like, it just depends on. I feel like cheating gonna be. That shit is gonna be around like breathing.
That's how they got an open relationship.
And that's what I would prefer that more over any relationship. Motherfuckers always want it closed. So why not just have it open and just know what the fuck you got going on in your heart? But people don't accurately do open relationships. Like, people just think an open relationship is you just got permission to do what you do. No, it's still boundaries to that shit, nigga. And that's why some people shit don't last. But if you really understand how that shit work, oh, that shit the shit. Now, fuck a polygamous relationship. Oh, I'm down for an open one. And I think that might have been the example that I was using the first time. I might have been more in the open one because, like I said, I couldn't do that in-house shit with, like I couldn't do all that shit. But yeah, like, giving you permission, and that was you should try that shit. Bitches in different states, that's probably the easiest motherfucking form of cheating a nigga could do. Like, but you have to be time devoted to that shit. And I think that's where, you know, the player had fucked up a little bit on my end. But you have to be time devoted on everything you trying to put on your plate. Would you get in a polygamous relationship?
For sure. I mean, not with another nigga. I'll let you have a girlfriend.
Okay. So it's a difference.
Even if I can't be a part of the girlfriend, I'll let you have a girlfriend, but not another nigga.
Because I had recently seen something about this lady. She had 2 husbands and a side nigga. And all them got along. You ain't see that? It was something I seen on Instagram. I should have pulled that shit up. But yeah, she had 2 husbands, like, you know, that was her polygamous household. And she had an outside side nigga. And all 3 niggas got along. Like, so I was just like, I don't know how that worked, but you gotta have a bag for shit like that. I firmly believe that shit. You have to have a bag.
Everybody can get the bag together.
Yeah.
Everybody bring the money in one household.
Yeah.
And pay one bill. And everybody just open with each other.
Yeah. It's like a big orgy. Nah, for real.
I mean, but I said I'd be involved even if I couldn't be involved with the other female.
Yeah.
Just couldn't be another nigga involved in my case. I think that turns into swinging.
Niggas have so many double standards. So, what you think about swingers?
They some nasty motherfuckers.
Do you feel like, because we really don't know, but we just know the stories and the rumors, but do you feel like that's where kind of Will and Jada feel that in the long run? It's like all that swinging and extra shit in the forefront.
Sure.
And now, like, all that shit come back on you and shit, and now you...
Like, they put that shit in the face, but they still was hiding some shit from each other with that shit. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, why be open and then still be hiding shit?
See, people be saying, like, I seen some shit on Instagram that said threesomes ain't nothing but supervised cheating. Like, and shit like that. But I wasn't looking at just, like, threesomes. I was like...
It definitely keep the spice in the relationship. Like, don't get bored. You like, if female like fucking females and you like fucking females, I can fuck female together as an activity.
Like, me personally, I would rather... I don't know, that might put me out there like, that bitch a freak. But I would rather be on some, what's that damn great movie called? I'd rather be on some shit like that than to bring, not to the extreme, but and I'm talking about like spicing shit up.
Change and whip.
Yeah, I'm talking about spicing shit up. Than to just like bring other people in my domain, cause a lot comes with that shit, and if you ain't ready for that shit, it's not even worth it to me. Some people, hey, I ain't got nothing against everybody in their sexual escapades, but threesomes just ain't never been my thing. I think I'm too selfish for that shit. Like, because I know most niggas, if you know what you doing and you know how to fuck and you kind of life done taught you and maybe OGs done really taught you the game, most niggas is not fucking for themselves. You get what I'm saying? They fucking to please the next bitch. No nigga really be, if you know what you doing, like I said, no nigga really be fucking for themselves. Yes, you gonna catch you in that. Okay, yeah. But you really fucking for the female that you with. So then you go to, then why all these bitches in love with me? You get what I'm saying? So boom. You know why these bitches in love with you. So I don't want to put myself in a threesome situation or position where I gotta think, I know how you make me feel. You feel me? I be looking at it from different aspects. So I'm like, I know how you make me feel. I'm too selfish to even want you in my face, not behind my back. That's different. But I'm too selfish to even want to see a bitch get the same reaction I get or get the same feeling I get or like you feel where I'm going with it. So threesomes ain't never been my thing, because like what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine, and what's ours is mine. You know the rules. So no.
Something like that, but what's mine is mine.
Yeah.
What's ours is mine.
And then even with threesome rules, bitches be that's like side bitches now who goddamn really don't know their place. Like the bitch in the threesome, bitch, you there to get fucked. You ain't supposed to be doing no fucking, if you understand what I'm saying. You there to get fucked and shit. Bitches be fucking the shit out your nigga back. No, nigga. You're here to get fucked by us, bitch. And that's where the problem arises and shit. You feel me? That's where it fuck up. Like, nah, you trying to fuck back. No, bitch. You're here to get fucked. It's rules to this shit. But what, I might just be old school, but it's still rules to this shit, bitch. No, finna fuck my nigga in my face, like no, no. Now I got to just beat up both of y'all, and now the threesome is over with. Now you don't get no coochie.
No coochie.
No coochie. For real.
There's a man that can cook as much as a turn on to a woman as a woman that can cook is to a man.
Yes.
A nigga that can cook gets automatic panty drop.
Yep. A nigga that can cook is like a nigga that can sing. Dead ass.
A lot of niggas can't cook.
It's a 50-50 ratio. And just like even this past Christmas, the internet had a debate that kind of pissed me off about buying little boys kitchen sets. Like, that's too feminine, or that's like gay to buy a little boy. I'm like, what, y'all don't want niggas to grow up to motherfucking cook? You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't pink. It ain't, you feel me? Like, niggas gotta cook too. And real talk, having a man that can cook is like having a nigga that can sing. Like, that's a major turn on. Like, that, boom, back to the whole, the broke shit, you feel me? Just like little pretty eyes and think like a man. He was broke, but that nigga could cook, and guess what? He got them draws. You feel me? He was broke, but he can cook, and he said he got them draws, and they came up together. So yeah, that's an attribute that, you know, that might get you on first night versus goddamn, you feel me? That might get the broke nigga on the first or the second night.
Cook on the first night.
You feel me? Like, I mean, you know, this nigga kind of, you know, for sure. Hell yeah.
Put some aphrodisiac food off in there, goddamn, in the mix. You like oyster? I don't fuck with them.
I do. I just started eating oysters.
I can't do it.
Probably last year or the year before last. And actually, our little homegirl from Wax, she really introduced me to oysters for the first time, even though she had a different motive. But because, you know, oysters is an aphrodisiac that's supposed to get you there. But anyways, I think I want to say, oh God, I want to say I called you that night. The first time I ate them, I threw up. Did I call you from the bathroom? Like, I called you I did. And the first time I ate them, I got sick and I threw up. But after that, I ate some from Juicy Crab. And I started seeing different oysters with different toppings and different ways of cooking them and shit. And I can't eat them raw. They have to be like steamed or grilled preferably. But yeah, I can't eat them raw. But boom. So question for you. I seen some shit that said a lot of women talk about ain't no more good men out here. But it is good men out here. They just don't want you. So what's some turn-offs, and I'm talking about like the average of, you know, women do, not necessarily just personal turn-offs, but you get what I'm saying, like that's stuff women do that we might not know that men just really don't like, you feel me, be fucking with that shit for real, but we do it anyway. What's some turn-offs?
From like a good nigga wanting a woman. Shit like y'all trying to act like y'all one of the city girls, a lot over somebody, goddamn, like y'all don't.
Do you think, coming from a music standpoint and being a producer,
really looking for that?
Like, I'm sorry, getting a side topic, being a producer and in music, say City Girls and Lotto, do you think that just be an image and these folks really don't act, they be totally different?
Yeah, for sure.
Totally different in the background, and people and females don't understand that, like they be praising an image really, because half of these folks,
most of the time, yeah. Sometimes they be them real folk, you know what I mean? But Shit, other part of the time, them folk be done had a whole husband and family at the crib, goddamn, whole nother shit away from that shit that they portraying, you know what I mean, on camera. You know what I mean? And every nigga ain't looking for a hot girl. You know what I mean? Or goddamn, whatever, what the city girl was calling it. You know what I mean?
Every nigga don't want a city girl.
Yeah, don't want a city girl, you know what I mean? Who just want to goddamn, who just interested in goddamn taking flights and goddamn what gifts you can get. You know what I mean? About a nigga gonna do that anyways. Goddamn, some niggas want to know what you got up here. You know what I mean? What you think about intellectually, or if you got some goals, what kind of business shit you want to do in your future. That type of shit turn a nigga on, goddamn. You know what I mean? Knowing that a bitch actually got some aspirations that and goals that she looking, you know what I mean, that she working towards and shit. Like, goddamn, that shit sexy, you know what I mean? Just depending on what turn a nigga on, different shit turn niggas on. You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't always, you know what I mean? Only time a nigga really be goddamn giving that city girl, hot girl, some shit, some attention. It just be that shit look good. You know what I mean? And them hoes goddamn
for the moment.
Goddamn make it do it. That shit look good. You know what I mean?
Alright. Real natural bodies, BBLs.
I'm slow on that. What the fuck is BBL? I forgot what that shit mean.
Like getting your ass done, getting your titties done, how bitches is all shaped like ants and shit, goddamn. So you still with the cellulite, the dimples, the jiggle, the little sag in the titties, the little, stretch marks. Might look like a goddamn oatmeal pie, might not. It just depends, you feel me? The little row, you feel me, on the hips and shit.
I'm for sure saying natural, you know what I mean? But shit, if you got that, you know what I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. But shit, I'm definitely saying natural. That shit always more sexy, you know what I mean? Or build the body.
So why do you feel like, do you feel society has made it an image for females to like be that or to follow that? Like everybody seems like they want to be.
Shit, goddamn Nicki Minaj say goddamn be a whole Barbie doll, goddamn. They got them hoes out there doing their whole body plastic now, goddamn. I've been watching, we watch bots together.
Man, I still be watching
goddamn bots. 30 different goddamn surgeries and 30 different body parts.
See, I think folks be taking it to the
whole
extreme.
Goddamn mannequin.
Like me, I would want certain things done only for like the mom body situations and shit. You get what I'm saying? Not even just to go to the extreme, just to, you feel me? But then again, on another end, it's just like, be grateful what God gave you. Don't take that risk, don't take that chance. But it's just like sometimes you're not really doing it for the popularity. Sometimes you want to look like your old self. You want to bounce back. And then me having all girls and seeing them grow and seeing what my body used to look like. So I mean, like, I got teens now with bodies. And I'm like, that was me.
You got a grown woman body now.
So you just, I do. So sometimes you just miss your old thing.
Each his own, I guess. Yeah, you can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all gonna do that shit anyway. Like, Nick could tell y'all that shit all day. What a woman gonna do, the woman wanna do it regardless. If y'all don't like that shit, if y'all feel like something wrong with it, y'all gonna do something about that shit. Nigga can tell you that, preach that shit all day. I like you natural, I love you natural. I don't even like that fake shit. Your ass still gonna take your ass down to the doctor and be like, I ain't gonna do what you wanna do. It might not be to the extreme that you wanna do it. You might set some limitations because nigga, your nigga or person you dealing with don't like that shit, but you gonna in some form of fashion you can get that shit done. Yeah, I just got a little goddamn. You know what I mean? I didn't do. You know what I mean? Alright, what the fuck y'all niggas say? What, I'ma leave you, bitch, cause your ass went and got some surgery? You gonna do what you gonna do, Sean. That's what I come to learn in life. I mean, leave the motherfucker to water, but you can't make him.
That you can't make a motherfucker drink or think. A bitch gonna sing. That's an ism for your ass.
Hey, DG. While you right here, man, before we wrap it up, cause I wanted to ask you something when we was in your interview, man. How long you had to stay down for this shit before you got to the level to where you are now, and like what sacrifices and shit you had to give up, you know what I mean, to build yourself up to where you are now, you know what I mean? What you had to, how deep it? Damn, Rick, you gotta set you to the side for a second, Rick, man. We'll bring you back at the end of the show.
The show.
You get what I'm saying, though?
You gotta ask me that over, bruh. You hit me with a tough one just then.
Like, what sacrifices, you know what I mean, you had to make, you know what I mean, to get to where you are in your career.
How long did it take you to get to where you are?
I'm still on this journey. This is forever. I checked out the other interview y'all had with the dude G Sess. He was talking a lot of stuff that I'm actually, you know, that I had to deal with, and you know, what I'm doing ain't for me. I got with my kids, like that's the most important thing, and it's like with anything that you sacrifice, like that's the most important. Yeah. Like that time with them, like you start thinking about, you know, what, like, cause I'm a future type of person. Like I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm doing is where the world is going. And it's gonna benefit them greatly, you know what I'm saying? But I have to put the time in with it. Yeah. And that's the hard part about it, because you don't know that whenever you really on a journey. Like when you really going after something like a dream or something, you don't know what it entails. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where you finna go, what you gotta do. You pray if you smart. You know what I'm saying? You pray and you just keep going. You have that faith. Faith without work is dead. So it's just like you just continue to believe in what you believe in. That's why I'm like, I'm still on this journey, man. Like, I'm grateful for where I'm at. Like, I'm grateful, like, because it's something that I wanted.
How you build yourself up? Like,
I was broken down, bro. I was about to get married. That's the crazy thing. I was about to get married when I started this journey. Like, this girl, and I was about to marry him, she looked at me in my face and told me I did nothing for her whenever I gave her my soul. Like, I gave her everything I had. You feel me? And it's like, this is the dream I always had, to do radio. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was scared away from it when I was in college, my last year. I was scared to get behind the microphone again. You know, I was scared in the mother. But it's like, after that with her, when she looked at me and told me I did nothing for her, I just looked more, it just motivated me to go more into me. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I am who I am, but somebody can really break you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with that. So, and it's like at that time I only had a son when that was going on. And I was like, bro, I got to make sure he good. Because it's going to get hard for little boys anyway. And then I had my daughter. I'm super focused on it. I get it for JJ. I talk about it all the time. For JJ crack, but I stay away from the crack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
except for them crack pies.
Even with us,
yeah.
Goddamn, this podcast helped us out a lot. Like, we had been going through a phase. We wasn't even speaking.
Yeah. That shit like, therapy, man.
And, like, we dead ass wasn't even speaking for months. But even in that phase, we know we got each other. You get what I'm saying? So, like, our first show was really,
that's the first time really
like,
talking
back, kicking it back. Back all that shit.
Hey, yeah.
So,
can you stand in for me on the podcast? How I know when you been talking and shit? I know if anybody got some chemistry with me on camera, you do.
Yeah.
So. That was our first day, really got us back talking.
That's dope, man.
And on the back end, that shit be helping me out a lot with things I want to do. Like, cause I always tell my kids, I want to start a YouTube. I want to, get on this, what you say, SM goddamn bandwagon and shit.
What is that? I don't even know.
Social media.
SCM?
Yeah, social media.
Yeah. They start putting new shit out there.
Okay. I ain't know what it
means.
Your
SCMs.
Yeah.
Social medias. Okay.
I'm trying to get into all that, but
DSPs.
I don't know how, and I need more practice.
My thing would be with it, bro. It got to be with anything that you do. You can't look for direction, and you just gotta. Your biggest thing you want to do is disrupt it. Because it has to be, at this point in life, it has to be innovative. So whatever you want to do, you just got to do it your way. You know what I'm saying? And you got to, as long as it stay your way, it's going to be disruptive. Because whether you get them, you ain't supposed to be doing it like that. Why are you doing it like that? But you still doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's just doing the shit. Forget what anybody think. Like, I've been on that wave, bro. You can't. Because it's like, I started getting on that wave only because I dealt with people that came here after they praise what they like about my work, and then they get here and they critique it. I would have. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I would have did that. Yeah.
Leave me alone. You feel me? You just came to see what I was doing. That's what I see now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just say do it. Cause I had people came to me. They want to know how I do things so fast. How you get that video out that fast? You just boom. And at first, I used to be just telling people stuff. My partner, the one who brought it to my attention that, bro, why you just giving away the sauce? Because I wasn't looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like, shit, we teaching somebody how to goddamn do this. But now I'm like start seminars and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start selling all this shit, like teaching all this shit, bro.
That's what everybody else doing.
Yeah, and I got the
webinars and all that.
I got the goddamn. I'm trying to do some live shit. I ain't trying. I want people here. I don't want fuck that. We can just get straight.
Clubhouse a real good networking tool for that.
Yeah,
shit
it is.
Too.
It is.
Telegram.
It is.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Throw It Off One. He put me on Clubhouse.
That's my.
You got a room over there?
Yeah, in Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Nah, you know the social media thing.
I say you got a room in Clubhouse.
I don't know. I got a room. I know I can get on it.
Yeah.
I ain't starting no room on thing, but I had, you got somebody got to send you an invite. Yeah, and I had got on it, and I was like, dang, my friend told me about it, but when I got on it, I was like, I had to wait for somebody. I had to really wait for somebody, and she couldn't do it because she had to wait 24 hours. Somebody she had, invited somebody else.
Kind of like real difficult
yeah,
to get on
but my guy Throw It Off One though, he the one who accepted me like within like 10 minutes of that shit. I was like, oh shit.
Do comedy at the Ivory.
He funny as hell.
That's
he naturally funny.
Shout out to One.
Yeah,
but he throw. You feel me?
He throw.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's all I want. I wrote that.
Man,
I just trying to see what it took. You know what I mean?
It just take you really want to do it. It's just like I tell anybody this right here. Whatever you want to do in life, just do it. Like, because at the end of the day, like once you start
give up on some certain things that you wanted and things for a certain amount of time and sacrifice shit like that. Like,
have I ever what?
Things that you might have wanted to buy. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah, bro! Like this shit been difficult, bro. Like literally, bro. Like
you wanted to go somewhere, you had to say fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's the most difficult.
Discipline.
That's the most difficult part about it, bro. Is because it's like you got to really start. You got to think differently. It's things that I wanted to do, things I wanted to buy. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sacrificing, like literally, like how dude said, financial discipline. He was talking about that.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's hard whenever like you really used to just doing what you want to do. Like, bro, and this has been a journey, bro. Like, this has not been, I ain't saying months of me not being able to do what I want to do. This has been years now. Like, and it's like, fuck, man. Like, cause it's easy to do what everybody else to do. It's easy to get out here, but I can get fresh as fuck. I can get out here and get on. Like, I can go out here and just be an Atlanta socialite and pop shit on my Instagram. That shit easy. Make good money and goddamn, literally, I know how to do the shit. All you gotta do is be fresh as fuck. Stay on your ground. Go to the popping place. If you from Atlanta, bro, we cool as fuck out here. Nigga gonna fuck with you if you come around enough. You spending enough money, nigga gonna fuck with you. You feel me? Don't have nothing going on. Ain't gonna take that long. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to do what everybody doing, but I'm like, I don't want to do what y'all doing, though. I want to be on the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, yeah, I want to do radio. I still want to do radio. Now it's like, well, if I do radio, I'm gonna go the biggest route. I'm gonna go syndicated. I might be here, there, instead of just being in somebody's studio. I got my own studio now. Well, shit. Hell yeah. I don't know what you meant by that. What you mean? What you mean?
All that shit, like all to get like you said, like you got podcasts, you got radio.
Hell yeah, I do that shit. I just gotta figure that shit out. I ain't even.
Route, you go to radio route.
Yeah, but I go both of them motherfuckers. Like I don't give a damn whichever way. I go whichever way. XM. Like I'm going whichever way they got the biggest bag, and they like, bro, you could do what you want to do. That's all I need. Once you tell me I can do what I want to do. Bro, cause that's with every situation I got going on, I do what I want to do. That's what niggas don't understand. Like, now I go set up, do this, get that, boom, boom. You feel me? When niggas like, bro, how you, bro, cause it's like you looking for this, I'm doing this. You feel me? You doing that, I'm doing this. We got two different mindsets, so we moving different. Niggas got down looking at me, how, why, nigga, cause we move different. You looking for a certain thing, and I'm looking for something bigger. You feel me? You want the bird fed bag. Nigga, I want to be goddamn getting that motherfucking whole motherfucking elbow. I want that elbow open that bitch up like, oh, okay, that bitch. You know, when nigga got the bag for real, you like, damn, that nigga got a big ass bag of weed for real. I don't want the 3-5. Yeah. So shit, it's just like I know if you really want something in this life, you really got to sacrifice. And the more you want, the more you have to, I feel you have to sacrifice. And the most important thing we have in this world to sacrifice is our time. And if you have kids, that shit gonna always hurt you the most. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because I said in that song with the tortured thoughts, I said, baby mama love you and hate you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's like you doing something, you trying to create something, and you know what's going on. She asking for time. You trying to create it, but sometimes you fall short of that shit because this might come up. You know what I'm saying? And you like, fuck, you just want them to hold on. You know what I'm saying? Just please hold on. You praying for all of that just for shit to just hold on. But everybody don't see everything, so you lose shit sometimes in the goddamn midst of the goddamn storm. Yeah, but that's it though. I need to get to what's the name?
What's that?
That. I should have grabbed that bitch before I had sat down.
Nah, we finna wrap it up though. It sounds good, man. Just wanted to chop it up. I wanted to ask you that on last week, but it had slipped my mind and shit.
Hey, yeah, that shit.
Because this shit definitely went off night, so I know it was a grind.
Yeah, this shit, man, this shit is passion, bro. That what people don't understand, passion. And a lot of weed smoke, because you don't know. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
smoke weed every
day, my guy. It's just like, nigga don't understand, like, when you goddamn, it's like that weed with me, it like I gotta stay high, because it's like, shit, it's so much shit that go on in my mind, like, so much shit I think about, I just gotta slow shit down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta focus, because that's all I know. Like, you got to focus. I know that when you everywhere,
I be on edge when I ain't.
Yeah.
Like,
I know that when you everywhere, you can't get it done. So it's like I gotta stay high so I could process, just slow these thoughts down, these situations down in my head, and just
going running through your mind.
Yeah.
I be saying the same shit.
In real life.
Cool Telly, man. Cool TV, my boy behind the scenes, DG.
In real life.
The first podcast studio in Georgia.
Y'all
tap in.
Had the thought before they even started thinking about it. Now they trying to recreate it.
Dope
but it
Nation.
Cool though.
Yes, sir. Cool TV. Shout them out. Nah, man, we good podcast. You already know. It's your boy Wise Guy Q.
Girl 100. Oh, my bad. The mouth
I
for the
can't
south
say the
and
mouth.
the mouth.
You know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying? The mouth for the south and the mouth.
Decent.
I'm just trying to,
Goddamn, mouth.
Remix it a little bit, you know.
Okay. Q, Wise got killed 100. Southside 100. The mouth of the South in the mouth. And we good, baby.
And we good.
South got something to say.